Good morning and welcome to my word for the day. I'm Lee Watson. I'm here with another good word. Hope you enjoy this. These little shows are about 10 minutes long. I'm going to talk a little bit about a particular word, and the word today is loyalty. And I hope that you get the chance to practice it today. Okay, well, let's dive right into this. This word is part of a series of 100 good words from the Virtues Project, which is right behind me at virtuesproject.com. Very thankful for them. They are an international organization. They're based in Canada, and they're teaching virtues to the world. And virtues are simply good words. Okay, the word today is loyalty. Let's just dive right in. Loyalty is unwavering commitments to the people and ideals we care about. We're steadfast through good times and bad. Even when others disappoint us, we are resilient and forgiving. We invest in our relationships and do what it takes to keep them whole and strong. And when I talk about relationships here, it's all relationships, whether it's personal relationships or business, or if you happen to be a business owner, this is all about your relationship and your loyalty to employees and suppliers and stakeholders of all kinds. I mean, all of the people who are in some way touched by your business. Loyalty is such a great thing to practice. We stand by our true friend. We stand by our true friends, whatever the cost. We don't allow blind loyalty to lead us into trouble. Got to pay attention a little bit. Above all, we must be true to ourselves and loyal to what we know is right. Okay, it's a great word today, loyalty. And loyalty happens when you put a little effort into being true to yourself and to others and treating people the way that they should be treated. I mean, we all like to have loyal friends. And in order for that to happen, we need to be loyal friends. It's like so many other things in life. And loyalty works together with things like trust and just all of the other virtues fit right into this. I think I mentioned a few. Let's see, I don't see it here on the screen, but yeah, I thought I'd see it there. Maybe it's in the description. Anyway, loyalty. What it brings to mind for me is the trust and the caring and hang on. Here it is. Grace and kindness. Okay. Loyalty is one of those things that just makes the world a nicer place. So practice loyalty. I just lost my window, but I guess I'm going to move on anyway. There's a quote on the back side of this card. I hope I didn't close the whole program here. No, I'm still there. Good. Technology. It's my friend. The quote is from George Hebert. The best mirror is an old friend. And the only way we're going to have old friends is if we have and be a loyal friend. And something to think about. I mean, we may have lots of associates, people who we know. We all do that, have that. The very closest friends that we have, we probably have a stronger bond, a bond of loyalty and trust and caring and thoughtfulness and all those kind of things. And so if that's important to you to have close friends, develop your sense of loyalty. Okay, so what does the practice of loyalty look like? I'm steadfastly committed to those I love. I stand by my loved ones through good times and bad. I forgive mistakes. I'm devoted to keeping my relationships strong. I do not allow misplaced loyalty to endanger me. My first commitment is to the truth. I'm thankful for the gift of loyalty. It nurtures my commitments. So this card and the Virtues Project, this particular set that I have, is targeted toward personal relationships more than anything else. But for me, because I'm a business advisor and I do spend time with business owners, I want to make sure that you understand that loyalty is not just something that affects your personal relationships. Loyalty in business is huge. If we have loyal employees, wow, business is so much easier. Right now, a lot of businesses are having challenges with employees, and part of the problem is loyalty. And how do you address that? Well, people work for various reasons. Usually it has something to do with supporting a lifestyle. It may be, well, I mean, there's all kinds of jobs, all kinds of lifestyles. And at the lower end right now, there are people, I'm going to take fast food restaurants as an example. They're having a really tough time keeping employees. And part of the problem there is that formula that allows a business to be profitable and still treat their employees the way they really should be treated is challenging. I mean, the cost of raw materials, food, is up. The inflation is up. I mean, there's all kinds of things that mess with this whole calculation of, hey, how do I treat my employees well, and so that they feel valued and therefore they can be loyal employees. It's a tough one, but I think, it's my personal opinion, that these restaurants can start to think about things like the virtues, because not everybody is completely money driven. They want to feel respected. They want to feel cared for. They want to know that if they go to work, they're not just going to get beat up, get a low pay, and I mean, why would anybody do that? So treating your employees with care and compassion and love and kindness will go a long way to differentiate your business from so many other businesses where they're just they might as well be a robot. They're just doing a task and not really being appreciated for it. This is can be a much bigger conversation, but I'll tell you, with the struggles that we're having right now in this country and around the world, really, we need to think about how we can treat people better. And loyalty, kindness, consideration, these are all things that make a difference. If you want to know more about this, I do these free calls for people who may have a business, or maybe they just, they're a person who wants to talk a little bit more about the word for the day, which of course today is loyalty. Book a free call and we'll talk a little bit about it. If you are wondering, or maybe you don't believe that this is possible to have happy employees regardless of the pay rate, well, not completely regardless of that, but if you're struggling with keeping employees, I'd like to talk to you. Okay, and if you're just a person who's struggling with friends, I'd like to talk to you about loyalty to other people too. Okay, well, that's all the time we have today. Thank you for being here. Thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to the people who watched this, whether it's live or the replay. Um, I'm thankful to you. I love to see the little thumbs up and hearts and shares and things like that. It's meaningful for me. It helps me to enlarge my territory, and that's a good thing. Okay, do something really nice for somebody else today. And if you have the resources, do something really nice for a whole bunch of people. In addition, acknowledge someone for their loyalty or any other virtues. Remember that people need to be acknowledged for the good that they do in the world. And they don't necessarily need it, but it's a really nice thing to do. So if you see somebody who's being particularly generous or caring or thoughtful or loyal, let them know that you appreciate that in them. That's a good thing to do. Okay, let's make this world a brighter place today, and by just exuding that love and peace and joy and friendliness and loyalty and all the other virtues. And I will see you again in a couple of days. Thanks. Bye-bye.